Welcome everybody to another Voice of Nick show. We're playing more Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, and we are in a very weird position in this game. We're fighting monsters now, and like literal ones, not metaphorical robot monsters, but rather actual monsters licensed from the video game Monster Hunter. So that's pretty cool. Let's do it. Oh right, our next quest coming up, we're fighting something called Gear Rex, which something tells me this might not be a Monster Hunter monster. Let's find out.
This is a high-risk mission. You'll be facing some powerful opposition, but it's nothing you can't handle. Believe in yourself.
I thought maybe Huey would have something to say about that.
Have you heard the legend about the dinosaur that came back to life as a zombie and attacked people?
Zombie? You mean the living dead?
Yeah. Dinosaurs may be extinct, but technically it would be possible for one to come back to life as a zombie.
Not so fast. Dinosaurs were real. Zombies, not so much.
What are you talking about, boss? Zombies have been used as slaves on Haitian plantations for years. In Haiti, they've handed down a secret zombie powder for generations.
Really?
People from long ago must have used that same stuff on dinosaur remains.
But dinosaurs had been extinct for millions of years before the first humans.
That hypothesis has to be wrong. In any case, this zombie was incredibly powerful. Its name was Gear Rex. They say nothing could kill it. Some say its bodily fluids would burn right through your flesh. Then the spines that fell off his back would impale you. The pain made even worse by the deafening roar rattling every bone in your body.
You sure it wasn't just some really strong monster? Who knows what kind of dinosaurs were out there? We could be talking about something strong enough to resist small arms fire.
Are you afraid of zombies, boss?
No, I just find the whole thing hard to believe.
This is gonna be good. Whatever this is gonna be good. Alright, we're going in not with a sneaking suit.
Combat.
MG3, Carl Gustav, XFIM, supply marker, decoy smoke grenade. Looking good. And let's just really quick, we're just gonna take the camera. I still am holding out hope something is gonna happen with the camera, so let's take a look. Here we go.
About time. Let's go, Trenya.
My coasters are all weird. I wonder if this is a real Monster Hunter monster, or... because it does kind of feel like Metal Gear Rex. Similar legs, similar roar. That thing could represent the,
Is this even real?
that thing could represent the railgun, because it's like asynchronous or whatever. Asymmetrical. Oh my god. Yeah, look, that's the ray that it shoots. That's really cool. Oh crap, I can't dodge through it. This is great. What a game this is. Full of surprises. I wonder if Gray Fox will help us out. I think he's still a kid at this point in time, though, so I wouldn't hold out hope. Oh, I guarantee we can shoot off that appendage, too. Yeah, baby. We're good. We got enough health to withstand that kind of stuff. Man, we're trapped in a little problematic situation here. Okay, here we go, here we go. See, we can't actually dodge fast enough in this armor, and we don't get iframes for dodging. So we just have to take the hits. Oops. Good stuff. Alright, here we go. We're almost out of ammo here. If it's anything like the other ones, it'll be almost dead before its limb comes off. There we go, we hit the limb. We're knocking it over and stuff, but you just gotta keep hitting it. And it's very hard to hit with this thing because it travels really slow.
They've okayed your request for a cardboard box. It'll be sent out shortly.
There we go. Yeah, you really just can't get out of the way of that. The first one wasn't even aimed at us, which is why it didn't hit us. But you can't actually dodge at it if it is pointed at you. I'm not sure if we're gonna break off this piece, but at least we'll take him down.
Target is down.
Obtain design specs for the following weapon item, Gear Rex Mucus. Okay, I wonder what that would even... Would I throw it? I don't know what it... Maybe it would like poison the guards if it hit them. We'll have to see. Human Slingshot Band. Okay. I guess we'll have to see. Welcome Vash the Wolf into the show. Let's get an exclamation mark high for Vash the Wolf joining. Just in case you don't know how it works on here, the way that we do it is that if I ask a question on stream, it's actually... Oh, I actually don't know the command. But because we call these... I don't know what the command is, but we call them ultra blind playthroughs, which means that I request nobody use any of their pre-existing knowledge of the game or the franchise. Relevant franchises here being Metal Gear or Monster Hunter. So if I ask a question, it's not meant to actually be answered. Now I'm curious what that command actually is. Oh, that's a stupid command. Questions is what it is. Welcome into the show, though. I hope you're having a good day. Let's get an exclamation mark high for Vash the Wolf joining. And for Gaming Hour joining. Welcome Gaming Hour into the show. So let's see, what is this thing that we got? One of them is a slingshot. A sling band. With all players co-op in, set posts and bands together, then have the human bullet, press Y, tap RT to build up power, can't be used alone as a weapon. I feel like that's not a coherent set of sentences. One of the structural elements of the human slingshot, the ultimate co-op weapon. This rubber band is incredibly powerful and can launch a brawny 200-pound soldier at a considerable distance. The power of the launch depends on how rapidly the button is tapped. Players with weak thumbs may want to practice their button mashing skills before attempting to use this weapon. That's fun. It's pretty cheap, so let's make it. All this stuff doesn't really matter to us. RPK. Okay, good. Let's jump back in it. Welcome Matragoran to the show. Let's get an exclamation mark high for Matragoran joining. I wish this was like Ready Player One. I would love to see Snake fighting that Rex in a Gundam. Well, you're in luck. Go back and watch our playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 4, in which we do use a Metal Gear to fight a Metal Gear. Welcome on in, Matragoran. Okay, so this is the Twilight version of the same quest, but it's not going to take as long because we aren't shooting for a specific body part this time. I'm just gonna... That's a stupid idea for my command, too, that it only is the plural questions, but not question. I'm gonna set up that new one right now while we're still on the show. There we go. Good. Okay, now we have both. Yeah, thank you for Bashul for helping me come up with another command. Okay, so that one is done. This, we just use the same exact stuff. Good.
It's about time. Let's go.
the spikes falling off of it are supposed to represent. Maybe that represents the missiles that it shoots out. Because Rex would shoot those missiles, kind of similar to the missiles that Peace Walker shoots. Ah! Chico likes it.
Get rid of some of those spikes by shooting the thing on his back. A real reptile? These creatures must have followed a different evolutionary path from those on the mainland.
Oh crap.
Such a beast existed.
Whoa! I blew us both up on that one. Yeah, now that we're not shooting for a specific thing, we can just, like, really take this thing down. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we can actually shoot off the spikes. Alright, now we have no bullets in any of our guns, so probably a good time to resupply.
Request for a cardboard box. It'll be sent out shortly.
You know what I'm saying? Why does this thing look like a cross between a dino and a scorpion? Better question is why not? Because it's cool. Yeah, if you weren't here when I was mentioning though, this thing is actually it's intended to be a dinosaur representation of Metal Gear Rex from the first game. Oh look, you can see like the meat inside of these wounds right there. That's cool.
Target is down.
I don't understand the when Chico was talking to us, he described it as a zombie dinosaur. I don't understand that because within the canon, Metal Gear Rex would not even have been created yet. Metal Gear Solid 1 takes place in the year... Game came out in 1998, but the game takes place in the year 2005. This game takes place in the year 1974. So I don't get really why they would call it a zombie, unless that's just like a random addition. I feel like every piece of dialogue they say relating to these things, though, is meant to be a reference in some way. And that's the only piece I can't really figure out, like why they would call it that. Maybe we'll find out. So this is now, oh man, Gear Rex Showdown at Crater Base. Gear Rex has appeared in the crater of Vulcan Irasu. Hunt it. So is this this is supposed to represent the actual Metal Gear Rex battle when we fought it inside of the launch pad in Shadow Moses Island.
Last night, a Gearrex came ashore on the southern Pacific coast of Costa Rica. From there, it headed north and reached the vicinity of Irasu's crater around noon today. As of now, it's stopped moving. Costa Rica doesn't have an army to deal with threats this big. We're getting dozens of reports of damage to nearby houses and other buildings. For the sake of peace in Costa Rica, we need you to head to the crater and get the Gearrex under control.
This is so good. I love this game. Alright, let's see if there's any other dialogue that we got from anybody. I can't believe these missions are like... You know, I've played this game all the way through once before, and I did not discover any of these missions. This is like very hidden. You have to specifically use Snake on a mission where you're not really supposed to use Snake, and go in the opposite direction that the mission takes place, and one out of like 125 missions you do that for, one very specific mission. If you do that, having used Snake, when Snake is kind of pretty clearly shown to not be the person you're supposed to use, if you happen to do that and go in the wrong direction, then you'll find the quest giver who opens up these quests. But like, that's very hard to, like the odds, the amount of people who probably play this game and never experience it, including me, like it's a huge, you know, a huge amount of people that probably never even experienced this stuff that they created. That's what I admire. I admire when a developer is able to do something like that so confidently, you know, and be like, all right, I guess some people just aren't going to play this stuff we worked really hard to make. It would be good if, like, he ate somebody and then they were sitting inside of his mouth. Perhaps they could even tell us about whether or not it is over yet. So he just straight up called it monster hunting in that one. I know they've said hunter and they've said monster, but I don't know that they've ever combined the two words together. I'm also curious if they got the like character designer from Monster Hunter to do this as like a, you know, a reference or something, or if the you know, Metal Gear Solid people, probably not Yoji Shinkawa, but whoever else worked on this game maybe did this character design. I would imagine if they are already teamed up with Capcom, like there's a copyright Capcom thing in the mission description. If they're already teamed up with Capcom to do a Monster Hunter crossover, I would imagine that they actually got the Monster Hunter person to design it. I wonder what happens if I break off all of the spikes. It's too unpredictable the way it moves though, I'll never be able to aim properly.
They've okayed your request for a cardboard box. It'll be sent out shortly.
Oh! don't care about losing health, we just care about losing stamina. Here we go. Probably 1 or 2 more shots. For old time's sake, let's take it down with the Stinger missile. That's how you properly kill a Metal Gear Rex.
I don't think this is the last of them. There could be a second or even third Gear Rex out there.
Oh, are they gonna put, you know, a Gear Rex into every boss fight location, I guess? That would also make sense. Oh, we got an A rank on that one. So we got the design specs for some kind of Gear Rex thing, but we don't actually have the ability to make it. We should probably check the requirements. Although it doesn't really matter, because I'm not going to go farm for guys. We'll just get it if we get it. So we got the human slingshot, we got the smoke grenade, we got the infinity bandana, nice. I'm gonna guess that the Gear Rex thing is a grenade or it's an item. I guess it's an item. Maybe it like zombifies you or something? I don't even know how that would work. Nope, that's not that. Wow, we have 973,000? Let's just make something then. Alright, how about... this. And this. Interesting, that's a game I haven't played in a bit. Monster Hunter. Yeah, Monster Hunter, I've only played the beginnings of Monster Hunter games. They never hold my attention for long enough. Because they're really meant to be played co-op, I guess, and I'm not a person who's interested in co-op. But Monster Hunter, at the time, and I believe still, but when this game came out in 2010, Monster Hunter was like the biggest game in Japan on the PSP. So when this game came out on the PSP, they did a crossover with Monster Hunter. It was so big that this game, at the beginning, when it asks you what kind of control scheme you want, like, one of the control schemes is just called Monster Hunter Control Scheme. Like, they acknowledge that most people who have a PSP that this game was originally made for are coming from Monster Hunter. Oh look, Gear Rex Strikes Back on the Mother Base platform. Gear Rex has run amok on the deck of Mother Base. Neutralize it.
You're not gonna believe this. Suddenly we've got a Gear Rex on board Mother Base, and it's raising hell up on the deck. I don't know what we did to piss it off, but this is the biggest crisis in MSF's history. We need you to hunt it down and save our outer heaven.
Ironic that Gear Rex was the poster boy for the new Outer Heaven in the year 2005, and yet Outer Heaven in 1974 is almost destroyed by it. They must have gotten the Monster Hunter guy to do these designs because they're spending so much time, you know, showing it off.
Advance Mother Base. Get Gear Rex under control.
Damn, this thing's got a lot of health now. It's still not going down by another health tip. Let's see if we can hit the targeting computers.
Strike request acknowledged. Target confirmed. Commence attack.
Alright, well, that did something. Not much. Oh, there's another computer? I thought there was only two. Ah! Alright, I really paid for that one. I shouldn't have tried. Damn, it's using up a lot of our health this time.
Rocket launchers reloaded. Let them have it.
Alright, we gotta get a reinforcement.
Naval Gauge, your request for a cardboard box.
This thing is just eating through our health. It won't let me stand. Yeah, if I'm even standing near the tail, I'll get hit by it. Oh no, I hit myself. He's got to stop standing on my rations. We need him to move. There we go.
Rocket launcher ready to fire. Target acknowledged. Bombs away.
There we go. We really need that thing of spicy curry though, and once again he's standing on top of it. Let's just see if we can sneak over. Yeah.
They've okayed the request for support. They're sending out a cardboard box as we transport catapult ready to launch.
What is transport catapult? Oh. Was that giving us more items? Wow. I didn't realize that wasn't also a rocket launcher.
The rocket launcher's reloaded. Let them have it.
Here we go. Welcome Corey Strawn to the show. We get an exclamation mark high for Corey Strawn joining. We are playing Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Oh, I shouldn't have actually grabbed those items yet. Luckily, he's not really aiming for us with the laser. That's the same arc that Metal Gear Rex used to do, where he would shoot right in front of himself. This is a really cool battle idea, though. I love that they created this for the game. Get him, baby! Ah, he ran past it. Alright, we're running out of items here. We just need something to load, so let's get the fast loading gun. He's gonna corner us if we keep standing here. Oh crap. I'm actually about to be killed. Alright, we gotta do something. We might actually lose it here.
It'll be sent out shortly.
There we go. Now we're good. Ah. Still be good. That's it.
Target is down.
Oh, we got the swim trunks uniform, okay. The bikini top uniform. The cookbook research notes. Okay. A wiretapped recording. Is this gonna be the? Are we gonna get the Watergate stuff? Snake is actually the one who took down Richard Nixon. Here we go, let's find out. Cookbook rank 1. Is that a... I guess the uniforms are already developed. What does the cookbook do? Is that just another magazine that people can read? Weapons, cookbook. The pages are ingrained with the scent of countless delicacies, sending nearby wildlife into a trance. A monthly cooking magazine, wildly popular among would-be gourmet chefs. This month's special feature focuses on a cooking show broadcast in over 20 countries worldwide and a runway ratings hit. The magazine showcases a number of sumptuous recipes from the show with mouth-watering full-page color photos. Even a casual glance will leave you drooling. Whoever owned this copy apparently used it in the kitchen, as the rich aroma of food permeates every page. The scent might even be enough to attract some hungry wild animals. Now, we've never seen a wild animal in this game, so I'm curious what that would do. It only costs 8,000, so... We have 300,000 to spend. What can we get? RPK? Alright. That mission actually gave us a lot of grief. But that is the final of the of the Monster Hunter missions. That was great. Thank you, Capcom, for the Monster Hunter crossover. I loved that. So now, I would like to try using the...
Snake, the sunsets are so pretty here.
Are you feeling okay, Kaz?
Yeah, I mean...
So let's see if we can use the swim trunks on the date with Kaz, maybe? The bikini top, I don't know if Snake is going to be allowed to wear it. Oh look, I can wear the Miller uniform. Wow, I wonder if Miller might like the Miller uniform then. When did I get that? We go in matching? That's a good idea, actually. And then swim trunks is what? Oh, this is like a very tight-fitting swim trunks. Alright. Well, let's go for Miller uniform. This has very bad combat ratings as well.
Kazuhira.
He says Kazuhira. Okay, so what do we got? Kaz might like the cooking magazine, actually. I bet the cooking magazine does something in this mission. Corey Strawn saying, what game are you anxious to play on the PS5? Well, I have the Spider-Man Miles Morales, which I'm excited to play the remaster Spider-Man game on there, and then Miles Morales, but I wouldn't be playing Miles first. And Demon's Souls. Demon's Souls was the game that I was going to buy a PS5 for whenever I got my hands on one. I've already played Demon's Souls, but I'm excited to play their remaster. How about you? Okay, Walkman, Binos. Do I have a handgun holster? Yeah, look at that. I thought there's no lethal weapons allowed. Maybe it's a toy. Oh, look, on the back, there's an ad for MSF. Is that how they get their volunteers? Is because they advertise? Corey Sean saying, I hear Demon's Souls is a hard game. Yeah, you know, all the Souls games are pretty tough. I mean, nothing worth having is ever easy, right? But yeah, Demon's Souls is probably the toughest of the Souls ones. We've played through Demon's Souls, played through Dark Souls 1, played through Dark Souls 2, played through Bloodborne, and we're about 70 hours into Dark Souls 3 right now. I haven't played Sekiro yet. I'm excited for that. But yeah, I mean, I love the Souls games. They're all great. Okay, so what does Kaz have to say about our outfit? Anything?
Start talking. I got nothing to hide.
Start talking. No skeletons in my closet.
Start talking.
Okay. There's one thing I never told you.
Start talking.
You were always my...
Start talking.
I got nothing to hide.
Let's just surround him with magazines. Just get him again for good measure.
What's going on?
That's his pose?
Let me see that.
I think he's looking at the magazines.
What's going on? You want a picture of me?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that's the pose right there. It's a nice pose. Okay. Let's get his song playing. That would be one of these. No, he doesn't say anything about that. He likes this one. Or not? I guess that's it then.
Ooh, got room for two? just getting warmed up.
Now I wonder if that changed our cause affinity or if it's already the highest it can be. Corystron saying you're enjoying Valhalla. Nice. Yeah, I love the Assassin games. I still have to play Odyssey though. I'm still waiting to do that one. Okay, so we gained 50 affinity with Miller, but before we had 100. So we either lost 50 or this is showing us how much we gained but not the total. I don't know. I don't even know what the affinity does, if it does anything. Okay, so we got the cookbook. Now what does it do? Sending nearby wildlife into a trance. This doesn't make any sense, but let's just leave that guy. Alright, ladies and gents, hang tight. I'm gonna get some more coffee. We'll be playing more Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker in just a sec. Don't go anywhere, we got more show coming up. Welcome back, ladies and gents. We are playing more Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, and let's see if we can figure out what the heck this cookbook does. I'm gonna bring the cookbook here. Yeah, so that's included. Let's change Snake's outfit as well, just for good measure. Swim trunks.
I love the beach.
Okay. We're gonna bring the magazine. We're gonna bring the, I guess, super magazine and the cookbook. And then for this, we'll bring number 1, I guess, Walkman. Number 2, camera. Number 3, maybe bandana would be something Kaz would like. Let's also bring the stealth mat. Is that a weapon or an item? Oh, maybe you're not allowed to use the stealth mat. Yeah, you're not allowed. Okay, well, we need the love box. And surround indicator, I guess? Oh, and we got this wiretapped recording. What is this? The phone call. Alright, so we're gonna check that later. I almost forgot to listen to that. Well, I guess we could listen to it now, honestly. Let's do it.
It's me. Smoothly? Naturally? No. Big Boss doesn't know the truth. No, Langley hasn't decided what to do yet. Their hands are full with their own mess. True. Lubyanka is in the same boat. Yes. Other eyes continue to watch, but no sign of contact so far. Exactly. It's a non-state army to use however they want. They've probably decided there's no sense in wiping them out just yet. Better to make use of them. Indeed they have. There's a site near Angola. And we fully validated the AI as well. Agreed. In the end, a machine is just that. A machine. Sigan was right. It seems it's time for a change in approach. Machines are best suited to specialize in high-level data processing. Yes, of course. Speaking of which, any news on the Suns? 2. Already? Really? But they're strictly an insurance policy, yes? So that's the idea. I wonder how Big Boss will respond. Yes, but I'm only interested in the business angle. Like I said before, I'm neither an enemy nor an ally. I'm merely a business partner. Don't forget it. Yes, I'll be in touch. My dear Zero.
What? Wait, so that was a major storyline thing that we had to do the Monster Hunter secret quest in order to get? That changes the entire context of the game. So he knew... Okay, there's a lot to unpack there. That would mean that Kaz, this whole time, was double-crossing us. Although he's not necessarily against us, he's just dealing with Zero. He's aware of the, oh my god, Kaz is also in a swimsuit. So we've clearly done something here. But yeah, Kaz is aware of the Les Enfants Terribles project.
Waiting for you. Later, Snake. Now's not the time.
So let's see what happens if I put down this cookbook.
What's going on?
What if I put it near the woods? Snake can run pretty fast in this swimsuit. No, it doesn't look like it really does anything. Oh, look at that. I can go out? I certainly have never discovered that secret thing in this game before. That wiretap recording. I wonder how many other things there are like that. Like, this game is really devious because it's hiding important storyline info behind, like, really trivial and ridiculous things. So, like, you think that the things in this game are not that important, but, like, the most random side mission will give you, like, something that's completely necessary to the storyline. That's crazy.
Maybe we were meant for each other.
Start talking. I got nothing to hide.
No skeletons
Start
in my
talking.
closet.
Okay. There's one thing I never told you. Start talking. You were always my... Start talking. I got nothing to
No, he
hide.
doesn't have anything else. What if we...
Ooh.
take a swimsuit photo?
You want a picture of me?
We gotta wait for him to go back to normal.
You want a picture of me?
Oh, there he goes. He has another pose now. And this mission will pass time just as fast as any mission will, so we could literally just, like, cause things to get... At least I think it
Nice
does.
packs.
Thank you. I think it will pass time as fast as any mission. So if we go back, I think our items will be done developing.
Ooh. Got room for two? We're just getting warmed up.
Oh, Corey Strawn saying Ghost of Tsushima looks interesting. Yeah, I really want to play that. I think it's Sucker Punch, right? They did Infamous and Sly Cooper. It looks awesome. Is that also on PS5? Did they do a PS5 version of it? I know it's on PS4. Either way, that one's definitely high on my list. Okay, so we did get the cookbook. So we can actually just keep grinding the Date with Kaz mission to get items really fast. Oh, but now I'm out of money. Okay, that's the one thing that we gotta watch out for. So let's just get rid of a gun that we don't care about. SVD. We'll assign this guy. He's probably not gonna make it anyway. Yeah, Let's just discharge it.
You're fired.
Alright, so now, what other... The cookbook has to be a thing that leads you to some other secret that I don't know about. Don't blink. Don't blink, don't blink. I'm blinking. Don't blink. We're trying to see if any of these are not checked off. I don't think any of them are... All of them are done. Corey's saying the PS4 on the PS5. Oh, like backwards compatible? Yeah, true. I guess I can kind of replace my PS4 with my PS5 because it can play most of the games from there. Yeah, I guess that's true. So let's do the date with Kaz again. Again, I don't know how to do... Oh, you know what it might be? Let's try this really quick. Let's do the first Rathalos fight. And in here, we are going to use the cookbook, not the swim trunks. We're going to use the cookbook, Battle with Helmet, Ration, Curry, Soda, XVIM, MG3. Nope, 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 we need a cookbook. Okay. Cookbook. Good. Corey Strawn saying, what day do you play Animal Crossing? So none of the games that we play on here, that's not really how we do it on these streams. I don't say like Mondays is Animal Crossing, Tuesdays is this. None of the games are ever on a schedule. Neither are the times that I go live. I just do 3 shows a day, but that's it. There's no more like guarantee than that. I have a very hectic schedule outside of streaming, so I never promise any of that stuff. Alright, so I think the cookbook might attract the little dinos on this mission.
Some kind of joke? What the hell is it?
Let's see if that works. Because we did get the cookbook on... Oh look, it actually attracts the monster. So that's pretty good. And it attracts them in the middle of a battle. So now we at least know what the cookbook is. What it's used for. Corey Sean saying thanks. Are you a Monster Hunter aficionado? Or Monster Hunter, are you an Animal Crossing aficionado? Yeah, that game's been a lot of fun. I don't play it very often. I kind of keep it to like every once in a while. I'm not somebody who like signs into it every day or whatever. But it's a great time. It's a nice like break from other types of games. So we can probably take him down without even using any resupplies if we wanted to, but I guess we can. So that was really cool. If we wanted to do like more monster hunting missions, I'm curious if there are any other monster hunting things. I mean, this was already amazing, if that is the extent of it. But like, there was no like fanfare for us having finished the missions. You know what I mean? So like, it almost makes me wonder if we haven't done all of it. I guess the end, there was kind of a conclusion to those missions though, so it would make sense if that was the end. like the Rex battle was a pretty climactic ending. Okay, so let's do the date with Kaz, and then we will... we want to use just the same outfit so that we can have the same items. Let's just use a tux. Okay, yeah, this has all the stuff we want. Corey Strong has put a lot of hours into it. Nice. Yeah, it's a really nice game. It's just like, it's similar to what I was talking about with Astro's Playroom, where just everybody's having a nice time. And I appreciate that in a game.
What's going on?
And now what? Oh, so he doesn't get knocked out from that. Now why is it making that noise?
Ooh.
I can't press the
Later, Snake.
call button.
Now's not the time. Ugh.
Damn, he's really mad at me, I guess.
Ooh, got room for two?
I wish we could do like a date with Huey and a date with Amanda and a date with Cecile.
We're just getting warmed up.
I guess they're just doing date with pause and then date with person whose name rhymes with pause. It is a nice, like, it completes the circle of stuff. Like pause and cause are kind of like tied in many parts of the story. But it would still be nice if we could do dates with every single person on Mother Base. What I would really like to see in this game is like more of life on Mother Base, because those stories that Paz would tell in her diaries, like, they were really fun, but you never really see what life is like on Mother Base, like visually. Okay, so we have to do one more date with Kaz to do that. Corey Strong likes the box. Yeah, cardboard box is certainly the signature Metal Gear item, and they expand on it pretty well in this game. I wonder if we can just go straight for the box, like if we even have to do any sort of romancing.
Ugh.
Did I break the box?
Ooh, got room for two?
Yeah, so we can just literally end the mission immediately.
Settle down, pal.
But then I wonder if that will pass time in the world. Because the way that the items get built, it's measured by how many missions you do, not how much time actually passes in the real world. So doing a shorter mission would always be more efficient to build the items. But I don't know if that's true. It might also be based on how much time you spend in the missions. Either way, I think we did just build this item because we got a report from the R&D team. Yay! Now we got rank 5. Okay, so let's go to this, go to this. Rank 5 cookbook. I don't even know what I'm really trying to do with this. I'm just kind of curious if it leads to anything.
You're fired.
Oh, you know what I would like to try also is, I don't think we can do the date with Kaz as another, yeah, we can't do it as another character, but we should try out our new costume. This one maybe?
The boss is...
You can use the, let's see if we can find, there's got to be at least one person on our team that that we can use. Maybe not. Where's Fantail these days? Is Fantail still on the team or did she die? I don't think we have a single female soldier on the team anymore. Unless you, other than the picture, unless you look at their profile. That's a guy. Yeah, we don't have any female soldiers. Who's this guy? Alright. So let's go back and we'll do the date with Kaz, and we'll have that item built. This is like literally the last thing we can even do in the game, other than other secrets that I haven't found. But I'm not just gonna like optimize the run and like look up every single thing I can do. I really only want to do the things that I've naturally found, and also the Monster Hunter thing. Monster Hunter, which I did have to look up, but my whole first playthrough I never found it, so I was curious. Alright, so we might have to do 2 instances for it to build.
Settle down, pal.
Okay, here we go. So if there is no report from the R&D team, yeah, then we just go back to mission selector, because not enough time has passed yet. Corey, what kind of coffee are you drinking? I don't know the brand. I think it's called Solimo. It's an Amazon brand of Keurig pod that I like a lot. When we started playing this game, the game actually, there's like, the storyline of this particular Metal Gear Solid game is that it takes place in Costa Rica. And there's like a lot of emphasis in the game is actually put on Costa Rican coffee. And they're talking about, because there's parts where you're like sneaking through a coffee plantation, they drink Costa Rican coffee, and they talk about how good it is. And so when we were playing this game, I bought a whole bunch of Costa Rican coffee. But I ran out, so now I'm back to my Amazon, that one that I get on Amazon. But,
got room for 2?
Yeah, so anyway. The official coffee of Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker is that Costa Rican one. But I am currently not drinking that one.
Pal.
How about you? What are you drinking? Still is not done. Let's take a look. Let's look at the progress of building. That's 68%, which means that mathematically the next one would be the final, which makes sense because it took 2 last time, and so this time it would take 3. Let's do it. I mean, I wish I knew this earlier, because we could have built a lot more items really quickly. But, you know, I guess I'm not really trying to, like, optimize my run or anything. Oh, he's...
Ooh,
there he
got
goes.
room for 2?
I thought he was, like, done with it.
Settle down, pal.
So that boat right there is what we... In one particular mission, there was the cat from Monster Hunter in that boat, and that's how we got to Monster Hunter Island. But he is not there now. So this should now allow us to have finished that item. Koistron's drinking a whiskey sour. Nice. Yeah, it is time to restock on the Costa Rican coffee. Although, I mean, I guess we're going to have to move on to whatever the next Metal Gear Solid game's coffee is. After this one, so maybe there will be like a new coffee for the next game. Instead of cosplay, I coffee play, where we match the coffee to the game that we're playing. All right, chaff grenade. None of this stuff is. I mean, everything's done. We got a huge amount of weapons developed. We got a huge amount of armor developed, or items rather. We got some secret stuff. We did the Monster Hunter missions. Welcome Spiteful into the show. Joining here at the end of the program. Welcome on in. Yeah, if I'm drinking, I like a whiskey sour. I like an old fashioned also. I think I just started liking old fashions when I started watching Mad Men, whenever Mad Men came out. But mostly I would just drink whiskey straight if I'm gonna drink it, like no ice cubes or anything. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like that. I don't have that many mixed drinks that I would necessarily go for. But I do like a whiskey sour. Okay, these are done. Optional parts. We never got the armor again. We originally had it at one point. We're saying, Doctor told me to cut back on coffee, so I drink whiskey. There you go. That's the way to do it. It's the American way. Okay, so I hate to say it, ladies and gents. I don't want to say it yet. Let's take a look really quick. All the missions are done. We've confirmed that every mission in the game is complete. Every outer ops is also complete.
You're not gonna believe.
We got every single weapon and item that we wanted. Briefing files are complete. There's not a single piece of story that we have not listened to that we have acquired. And we've gone pretty thoroughly through everything to find it. I'm sure there's other secret stuff we haven't found, but I hate to say it, but I think we're done with Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. 77 episodes in. Who knows how many hours. A lot of secrets found, a lot of guys captured, a lot of bases built, and I think that's it. This is the state of Mother Base as it exists now. It's looking real good. Oh man, what a game this is, ladies and gents. I hate to say goodbye to it. I love the structure of this game as it pertains to streaming because I can really, you know, it's very bite-sized, every mission. I still prefer, you know, Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, 4 in the way they present storyline. But like the way that the gameplay works in this game is a lot of fun. As like kind of like a side quest from the other games. It lets you drink a lot more coffee when you're waiting for the missions to load and stuff. But guys, that's unfortunately that's gonna do it for Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Thank you, Big Boss and co. Can we get some hearts in that chat for the wonderful people at Mother Base and Kojima Productions for doing this one. Next on the Metal Gear Solid playthrough is MGS5 Ground Zeroes, which we're jumping ahead 5 years into the future of the actual world. 2010 was Peace Walker, 2015, no, 4 years. Ground Zeroes came out in 2014, and a whole new console generation. We're coming from this game, which is a remastered PSP game that we've been playing for the last month or so. MGS5 Ground Zeroes is then a Xbox One, PS4, and later PC game. So we're jumping into like what until very recently was the cutting edge of graphics technology. And let's see if we can notice a difference, ladies and gents. There might be a slight graphical fidelity difference between the games. We'll see if we can notice. before we close it out, let's do the ceremonial resetting of the games list, removing of the game from the games list. Welcome Azure Tundra into the show. Let's get an exclamation mark high for Azure joining. Getting those hearts as well. Thank you, Azure, for the hearts. And we are going to unfortunately remove. I can't believe I'm saying it. They really get to me. You know, I've already you know, you guys know. These are my all-time favorite video games. Metal Gear Solid is like far and away my favorite video game franchise. Not even close with other stuff. And every time we close one of these out, it gets to me, you know? I just love these games. They're so good. And they're all completely different is what's so cool about it. Flickton, thank you for the follow. Let's get an exclamation mark hype in that chat. Take these 20 meatballs that you get for following the channel. Use it to buy yourself your very own cookbook. It will attract giant monsters, which will come sniffing at the cookbook. So be careful about that. Otherwise, it's pretty useful because I guess it'll teach you stuff maybe if you need to cook something. Enjoy your cookbook and enjoy your stay in the Meatball Marauders. You can type exclamation mark meatballs in the chat if you want to check your channel currency of meatballs as well as your channel ranking, which is based on how many meatballs you have. Welcome on in. Something else happened. Oh yeah, Azure Tundra gifting a sub. That's what happened. I saw something show up on there. Azure, thank you so much for gifting that. Let's get an exclamation mark award in that chat for Azure Tundra gifting a sub to Corey Strawn. So let's get an exclamation mark hype in there. And Corey Strawn, welcome on into the Coffee Posse. Oh, this is my new mug. Do you like it? It's They'll tell the story of tonight. It's the Hamilton mug. I got this for Christmas. Welcome to the Coffee Posse. You'll get many things on here, including all the things you see on the side of your screen, as well as the handsome sub badge in front of your name. Thank you so much, Azure, for gifting that sub. And let's do a new voice of Nick voice. How about this one?
My name is Gear Rex. I'm a monster that's been turned into a zombie that's been turned into a robot. And inside all those layers is a very nice guy. But nobody ever wants to match with my Tinder profile because of the aforementioned monster/zombie/robot status. It's very hard for me to find a date, especially here in New York City. I don't know. One of these days I'll find another monster zombie robot that I can spend my time with. But until then, I'll just keep on eating at Subway's sandwich shop. By the way, I'm sponsored by Subway. If you want a great toasted sandwich, then go to Subway's sandwich shop. They'll help you out. I'm trying to pay my way through my apartment lease by being sponsored by Subway. I hope it works.
There's a lot going on with that character. That's what is that guy's name? Gear Rex? Gear Rex. He's sponsored by Subway. He's a monster/zombie/robot, and he wants to find love, I guess. Ladies and gents, maybe the most complex voice of Nick voice in a while. Once again, thank you so much to Azure for gifting that sub. And I hope, Corey Strawn, you enjoyed summoning that new voice of Nick voice on there. Something else happened. Another gifted sub. Azure, thank you so much for doing that. That's another one from Azure Tundra. Let's get an exclamation mark award for Azure in there. And another exclamation mark hype. This one is to Spiteful. Spiteful, welcome as well to this here Coffee Posse. You can see the things you get on the side of the screen right here, just like Corey Strawn, and you have that handsome sub badge in front of your name. In addition, because these are both new subscribers, let's do a new Voice of Nick voice. How about this one? This one.
My name is the little dinosaur that couldn't. I'm like a little dinosaur that hangs out underneath bigger dinosaurs, and I kind of eat all the stuff they don't eat. And the reason I couldn't is because I tried to climb a mountain and I fell. I slipped on a banana peel at the 1 inch from the top of the mountain and fell all the way down to the bottom. So all my friends at school kind of make fun of me for that because you know, I was so close, but I screwed it up. So they call me the little dinosaur that couldn't. I want to know who planted the banana peel there because I thought nobody had ever been on that mountain before. This is a very concerning situation for me. So I've hired a private investigator to go figure that out. He is attempting to climb this mountain as well. Let's hope he doesn't slip on the banana peel. That's the little dinosaur that couldn't. Let's get a marker in there. Little dinosaur that couldn't. Now, I don't know how a dinosaur has the mental faculties and opposable thumbs required to pick up the phone and hire a private investigator, but I guess that is a story for another time. Thank you so much, Sarah, for gifting that sub as well. We got some good Voice of Nick voices recently. And just Spiteful, I hope you enjoyed summoning that new Voice of Nick voice. Guys, thank you so much for being a part of these streams. That's going to do it for Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. If you type !games in the chat, it should already be removed from the games list. So now we are back to 6 concurrent gameplay series going. But very soon we will be starting on the next in the franchise. So get ready. The series is not over. I don't know what I'm going to do when we're done with Metal Gear games, because we've been doing this series playthrough now for like months, and I'm going to be very sad when we have to be done with them. But thank you so much, guys, for being along on this ride with me and experiencing all these games with me. And we've been finding, even though I've played these games many times, we still find stuff that I've never seen before, and that's what I love about them. Now, anybody who doesn't know the channel, it's called The Voice of Nick. On here I stream 3 times a day, 7 days a week. We play story-based games, and what I request is that nobody utilize their pre-existing knowledge or opinions of the game or the franchise. Now, if you want to see more of what happens on here, you can type !games in the chat, as I mentioned. You'll get that full list of games we're playing, and if you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that follow button. Guys, I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.